America is often considered a nation of immigrants because the vast majority of people in the US have come from somewhere else, either generations ago or more recently. Immigration has long made America a country of opportunity, diversity, and strength. My family originally came from South Korea. Today, 40 million people in the United States were born somewhere else, but 11 million of these immigrants are considered undocumented, which means they are in the United States without the proper documentation. For the vast majority of these 11 million, there is no way to gain legal status. It doesn't matter that they're married to U.S. citizens, it doesn't matter that they have U.S. citizen children, or even somebody's parents and siblings. Families are being separated every day under U.S. deportation laws. All countries have a right to regulate their borders, to regulate migration, but they have to do so in a way that respects international human rights law. When we talk about reforming immigration law, it's really about protecting something so fundamental, the right of a family to live together. So many immigrants live in constant fear of being deported and being torn apart from their families and the lives they built. Others are held for long periods in detention centers, even though they haven't been charged with a crime. It's important to remember that human rights are guaranteed under the U.S. Constitution and international law to all people. They are not limited to citizens or legal immigrants. The right to seek justice when you are the victim of abuse or crime is a very basic human right. One woman I met had been raped by her supervisor at work. Yet she didn't go to the police right away. She said to me, "I thought they were going to arrest me and deport me because I was undocumented." When victims of such serious crimes are afraid to report them to the police, it's not only bad for the immigrants, it's bad for the entire community. And so what we really seek is a system that protects families, that keeps families together, that allows people who are working, who are such integral parts of this economy, to be able to seek redress if they are abused, so they can come forward regardless of their immigration status and know that they will be protected. Many people across the United States believe the country's immigration policies are unfair and are working to make the system better. Alina Diaz, once an undocumented immigrant, now a U.S. citizen, is a farm worker advocate. Robin Reinecke, an anthropologist, co-founded the Colibri Center for Human Rights, which helps families identify the remains of missing persons found along the U.S.-Mexico border and inform the public about this ongoing human rights crisis. Mike Wilson of the Tohono O'odham Nation volunteers with Humane Borders and provides water stations for migrants suffering dehydration as they cross the dangerous desert. Angie Kim, a young undocumented immigrant, is active in the movement of Dreamers, people who grew up in the U.S. but have no legal status. These are just some of the faces and voices of those who are speaking up and fighting for immigrants' human rights. I hope you'll remember these individuals when you hear about immigration reform debates in the United States and add your voice to the conversation.